It's just kind of building on itself now, showing the strength that we've kind of put together. We still got to go win it, and UVA is really good, and there's a couple other schools, NC State. They're good, so this won't be an easy deal. I think UVA is ranked 7th in the country. So, but it just kind of shows we're really strong and kind of achieving what we set out to do here. They run together every day, and they've done every hard day together, and I think Justin and Marty have elevated the way we think here, and Colin has joined in. So they're 3 of the best 15 guys in the whole country. So, and that makes the rest of the team step up.
The focus is just to have a great race. Our team, how we've been able to develop from the past compared to now, we actually have higher expectations. Like, we're going in and our coach expects us to win, and we're going to just try our best to do that. And hopefully our whole team has a good race.
Our mentality is to really do exactly what we did last year. I mean, we won it individually and as a team for the last 2 years. And I think we can do that again, and we should do that again. So it's kind of just old hat at this point, hopefully.
Just to run well and, get the win and kind of keep the progression going that we've built this season, and, to then recover and start focusing on nationals. I just want to try and close the gap on, the front 3 guys. Right now I think at Wisco is around like 18 or 19 seconds, and I'd like to get that around 10 seconds, maybe a little under that. So just try and run with those guys as long as I can.
We're really excited as a team. I think this is the strongest we felt going into a conference meet, and I think we have some pretty big goals, so we're hoping to podium as a team and see what we can do.
We're just kind of buckling down and taking it easy, kind of resting up for the meet, putting all the work we need to at this point. Last week between Wisconsin and now, we got our good workouts in, but now it's just resting up and getting ready to race.
I think you go into every conference meet trying to win, so I'm going to go after it. There's a bunch of good competition, but I'm excited to put myself in the mix and see what happens.
She's continued to work really hard. She stays really focused on her goals. She's looked great lately, maybe a little off at Wisconsin, but other than that, the workouts have been great, and we fully expect her to be in the top 3. We want to do a lot better than last year. It was a little bit disappointing, even though afterwards they turned around and made it to nationals. This year we'd like to be in the top 3. I think being on the podium is really important for them, and it puts us in a good place for next year.
The course is actually really nice. It's majority of it is just really flat. I think there's a couple minor uphills, but being in Syracuse and everything, we run hills all the time, so it's not as bad for us. Having a couple fast milers on the team, like myself and Joel, I guess, that kind of works towards our advantage, and I think it's a strength towards everybody.
Yeah, I think that was great that we were able to see it in track and sort of visualize it throughout the year, maybe in some of our workouts, and picture what it's going to be like. So I think it will really help us.
Oh, it's nice. I mean, it's very flat, which could go in our favor very well because we're a strong team. We're really strong guys. We're normally used to running uphill, so getting on the flat will be a little easier for us.
I'd say definitely, yeah. It's nice to know kind of how the race is going to go, who's in the race. But obviously it can go, it's a new course, so it's going to be a little bit different, but as long we're just going to run the way we've been racing, and hopefully it's going to go as well as last year did. I don't know what the individual goal is going to be, but I'm sure me, Marty, and Colin, we're going to try to drag each other to finish pretty close to each other. So hopefully we're all in the top 10, and hopefully we're all right beside each other at some point. The 3 of us and Dan, we've been working out. We're doing all the workouts together. So it helps to have guys that we work out with all the time right there in the races. And we just been running together the way we do in workouts and races, and it helps. It's nice to see somebody in orange up there at the front of the race, and it lets you kind of dig a little deeper knowing that your teammate's right there to help you along.
Yeah, I think it definitely adds, for me, I think it's great. I think I always run better especially when it's my teammates, but when I'm getting pushed harder and harder every day, at practice day in, day out. And then going into races, it's a big confidence boost when you have, 2 other guys who are the best in the country right on your tail or ahead of you, in my case. So yeah, it's a really great, it makes for a really great environment both in the races and outside of races.
Oh, it'd be great. It would be 4 for 4 in all my 4 years here. So every time we go to this meet, we're always ready. We're always really focused, and we know what the plan is. And it's always great to get the team win out of the way. Even though we've done it so many times in the past, we always look forward to it at the end of the season.
That would be a pretty cool thing to do. I think we would be the first group that have been able to do it. So yeah, it just, to be able to say, we competed for 4 years and got 4 conference championships. That's just, nice little fun fact that will come in handy down the road.